Lights, camera, action.
La la la, la 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 la. Ooh.
December 1st, 7:45 p.m. Yamaguchi walks home alone from their joint practice with Nekoma once again. He has been walking home a lot since Tsukishima has been saying that he was staying with Kuro for extra practice. Yamaguchi never says anything since he also had practice with his own coach. But something deep down in Yamaguchi did not feel comfortable with having his boyfriend dripping with sweat all alone with Kuro. Having to remind himself constantly that he should trust Tsukishima and that Kuro would never do that to Kenma. The way he looks at him. The fights we've been getting into. Is everything really alright? Ha? Who am I kidding? Of course it is. Tsuki loves me. And I still love him. So, yeah, nothing has changed.
She has her head and her heart in a broken body.
The next day, Yamaguchi watches as Tsukishima laughs at some joke Kuro says. He couldn't take it and walked up to Tsukishima and Kuro. Tsuki. Urasei Yamaguchi. Gomen Tsuki. Once again Yamaguchi apologizes after seeing Tsukishima's bright smile turn into one of disgust. He backs away and lets them continue their conversation.
Never wrong, but she always says sorry.
Yamaguchi, are you okay? I'm fine, Hinata. I'm just gonna go out to refill Tsukishima's bottle. He told me to do it and I don't want him to get mad. Yamaguchi runs off, not waiting to hear Hinata's response.
Takes the pain and throws away her pride.
Yamaguchi cries as soon as he reaches the water fountain, letting his legs give up as he curls into a ball on the floor. After half an hour, I need tea to stop. He controls his breathing as he keeps wiping any coming tears. He thinks it's lame to cry. Don't be lame. Don't be lame. Don't tbl lame. He refills the bottles as his tears spill and small sobs spill out.
Man with a hole in the middle of his chest.
Yamaguchi's sobs stopped when he finished refilling both the bottle. His tear trails still slightly wet. He wipes as much as he can before seeing Hinata running to him. I knew it. What? You were crying. Look, I'm not gonna say much, but maybe you should talk with Tsukishima. I hate seeing you like this. Hinata. No. Yams, this isn't the first time you cried because of him. Yamaguchi flinches a little, causing Hinata to clamp his mouth shut. I just don't want you. I don't want to see you keep getting hurt. I know, Hinata, but I'm fine, we're fine. He isn't that bad of a guy and you know it. I do, but you need to realize that there isn't just good things about him. Especially with how he is treating you. It's difficult for Tsukishima to trust someone. He's been through a lot and I only see his best qualities. Now before you say any more, I will take Tsuki his water bottle. Yamaguchi runs off before Hinata could say anything more.
Promising herself that she'll only see the best.
Yamaguchi sees Tsuki and hands him the water bottle. Here you go, Tsuki. Where have you been, Yamaguchi? I was refilling the water bottles. It took you almost an hour to refill 2 water bottles. I also chatted with Hinata. Tsukishima stared at Hinata, who was talking to Shuga, before looking back at Yamaguchi. Go get some volleyballs for me and Kuro-san. Sure, Tsuki. Yamaguchi runs off to get some volleyballs for them.
So she says and gives away her life.
Sugawara ended up walking over to Yamaguchi when he and Tsukishima were very close into getting into an argument. Sugawara-san. Tsukishima turned his annoyed look away from Yamaguchi to a spot on the wall. Shuga notices this and turns to Yamaguchi. Is there something going on in your relationship? There isn't anything wrong. Our relationship is just as normal. I can clearly see. He's right. Everything is fine and dandy. Shuga sees that he won't be getting anything out of them and walks away. Fine and dandy, really? Like you could say anything better. Yamaguchi grabbed a volleyball and walked away from Tsukishima, not wanting a fight to start between them in front of their friends.
Paint over the walls now, even though they're only gonna fall down.
Yamaguchi lets out a pained grunt as he's pushed into his house. Like I could do any better? Are you seriously gonna start again? Yes, again. Can't you just lay off? Can't you just be honest? Yamaguchi froze as he looked away. Get out. Yamaguchi. Get the fuck out? No. Shut up and listen. No. All I ever do is listen to you. Lot of good that did me in the end. What's that supposed to mean? I don't know, Tsukishima. What is any of this supposed to mean anymore? You're lying. I don't think I am. You are. Stop it. Don't say that. Why? Because it is the truth. Shut up. Are you afraid to face the truth, Tsukishima? Shut up. Is little Tsuki scared? Yeah, I am. And so are you. Dot. Dot. They glare at each other even though words have been said. Their fight continue with their eyes.
It's just a fight, no end, no end.
Yamaguchi sighs when he sees Hineda's orange hair running at him. It happened again, didn't it? Look, we're fine, Hineda. We will work it out. We always do. And then you find a new thing to fight over. It's like having your parents fight and knowing the divorce is gonna happen. But it isn't. But it should be. We'll work things out, Hineda, stop worrying.
But we're just gonna work it.
But it didn't. It got a lot worse. The yelling had gotten louder.
The screams are getting so loud.
One person was finally close to solving what was the problem, the other pulled away.
Gonna find a miss tonight again and again.
You told me we were going on a date today. That was your promise. I told you I had to practice late with Kuro. Practice late doesn't include going out to eat with him at the same restaurant we spent our first date. Just shut up, Yamaguchi. Yamaguchi shut his mouth and glared at Tsukishima before leaving. No. Yams, wait, I didn't mean. Yamaguchi was already far away from him before he could finish.
Easier to keep holding on to something sweet.
Yamaguchi hears a drop of a body indicating that someone is sitting next to him. He knew that it was Suga. He cancelled the date for Kuro, didn't he? He wanted to get more practice in. He went out to eat with him, Yamaguchi. Kuro probably forced him to go. Dot. He lied to you. He didn't. He didn't know he was going out to eat. He did practice.
In her mind, the more he lies, she justifies.
This. Why are you defending him? Why? Dot.
But why?
No, why? Tsukishima watches as Kuro waltz over to him. Man, you look worse than yesterday. Was I supposed to look better? No. Yes. Hopefully. Too bad. You and Yams fought again? Don't call him that. And yeah, we fought. Again. Dot. Why are you guys together? What? You both are just hurting each other. I can't lose him. Not Yams.
She has her head and her heart in a broken body.
Tsukishima. Sorry. Stop apologizing. SOR. Don't. I shouldn't have brought it up. That was my bad.
Wrong, but she always says sorry.
Can you at least think about what I said? You've been eating less. Dot. I'm fine. I need to fix things with Yamaguchi. Alright. If you say so, Tsuki. Don't call me that.
Takes the pain and throws away her pride.
Tsukishima rolls his eyes, giving Kuro a small smile as Kuro lets out his hyena laugh. Out of the corner of his eye he sees Yamaguchi. Tsukishima was about to run up and talk to him but saw anger in his eyes when Yamaguchi turned around and left.
For a man with a hole in the middle of his chest.
Kuro sees and sighs. That looks like another fight. Don't worry about it. He probably just is angry about something else. Really? Yeah. He's not always angry, you know. Yeah, but he does have a possessive streak. He's a good guy and there are times where our relationship is good.
Promising herself that she'll only see the best.
Kuro stayed silent before sighing. Whatever you say, Tsuki. Again, don't call me that. Tsukishima sighs internally, thinking of ways he was gonna make it up to Yamaguchi.
So she says and gives away her lie.
Tsukishima walks up to Yamaguchi's door, passing by cigarettes left by Yamaguchi's dad. Thoughts will start with Thought Balloon from now on. Thought Balloon, he must have come here wanting money from Yamaguchi.
Cigarettes on the steps.
Thought Balloon, it must be worse inside then. Tsukishima bites his inner cheek as he knocks on the door. Yamaguchi opens the door and clouds of smoke barrel out. Tsukishima coughs and walks a little away.
Outside just to catch a breath.
Oh Tsuki. Sorry, it's really bad in here. It's fine. Do you want to come to my house instead? Yeah. Tsukishima slaps his head as he sits up from his bed. Thought Balloon, we did it again. Thought Balloon, instead of talking, we just let everything out by fucking. Thought Balloon, I am glad he is at least here.
Where she wants him, there in her bed.
Thought Balloon, maybe everything will be okay. Tsukishima says as he feels Yamaguchi cling onto him and traces his fingers over Yamaguchi's freckles.
Searching for something that's already dead.
Tsukishima. Tsukishima turns around to see Kageyama. Hey Kageyama. Kageyama stops where he is and stares at Tsukishima. What? I don't know if you fighting with Yamaguchi is for the better or for the worse. We're not fighting, we are fine. Tsukishima, you didn't call me king and your cocky attitude that you used to give off in waves is now almost disintegrated. I had no idea you knew big words. Like I said, almost. And I do. Hinata taught me. Of course he did.
Oh, she's losing herself. Slowly she turns into somebody else.
Fight sometimes, but the worst Yamaguchi can do is break up with me. We haven't fought physically either.
Finding the worth through a love made in hell.
Whatever you say. Just talk it out and end this chaos. Tsukishima only nods and glances into Yamaguchi's direction to find him talking to Suga. He walks over, stopping any conversation going between the two. Come to my house after school. We need to talk. That was all he said before leaving to get unchanged.
Playing the card she's been dealt.
Tsukishima watches as Yamaguchi sits on the bed in awkward silence, followed by his entrance into the house. Okay, when did this start? What? When did we start fighting? When Kuro came to your house. That was the first fight. Yamaguchi only nodded. Why did we fight? Because you brought Kuro to your house and told me to stay out. He is just a friend, you know that, right? Yeah. At least I keep trying to, but you laugh more with him. You even ditched some of our dates for him. I didn't mean to do that. You know I would never mean to do that to you. Tsukishima. I get it if it was one time. But it wasn't. It was multiple times. Tsukishima stared at Yamaguchi, who looked like he was about to cry. He slowly moved, wrapping his arms around the small figure in front of him. It's okay to cry. I'm here now. And I'm so sorry for everything I have put you through. Yamaguchi cried. He cried hard. His sobs filling Tsukishima's bedroom, going off like thunder. Loud for everyone to hear, but for no one but Tsukishima to see. They both end up cuddled up on Tsukishima's bed after resolving the matter. No more hanging around Kuro unless other people are there. And no more. Not talking about how you feel with me and holding back all your emotions like some emo kid. I'm not an emo kid, Tsuki. Nah, you're a real angel, Tadashi. Yamaguchi blushes as Tsukishima pull out his iPod to play their playlist. Yamaguchi sees and pulls out the headphone. They cuddle as they hear one song that piques their interest.
She has her head in her heart and a broken body. Never wrong, but she always says sorry. Takes the pain and throws away her pride. For a man with a hole in the middle of his chest, promising herself that she'll only see the best. So she says and gives away her life.
They sang together before both fall asleep listening to the end of the song.
Head in her heart and a broken body. 'Cause it's easier to keep. Head in her heart and a broken body. Holding on to something sweet. Head in her heart and a broken body. 'Cause it's easier to keep. Head in her heart and a broken body. Holding on to something sweet.
In the volleyball hose volleyball group chat, Hinata sends one attachment. They made up. Aw. Tsuki. Glad we don't need to get that. How did you even get that without Tsukishima not killing you? Don't question it, babe. Hinata, you son of a bitch. Got a blast. Hinata is offline. The end. Sorry I didn't put this at the beginning of the video. This was a suggestion from this beautiful royal. The art was made by my girlfriend for a secret Santa gift. I asked her if I could use it in my video and she allowed me. Thank you all for more than 300 subs. I still have exams and am failing one class. So, I am sorry for not being able to get to everything yet. Thank you guys for being patient. Have a good rest of the day, my royals.